Hey my friend, either you're a big fan of Sudsy Bear or you were looking at one of the soaps, in particular the Ole Saint Nick. Well, look no further because in this video we're actually going to be taking a closer look at what is the Ole Saint Nick by Sudsy Bear. So let's get right into the video. What's up guys, welcome back to another review here on another Tuesday. I'm Natural Soap Man again, and guys, this time I'm coming back to Sudsy Bear on what was initially a limited edition, their Ole Saint Nick. Now, it was kind of weird how this all happened. I was gonna initially do like a quick thoughts video because I kind of missed the boat on that. I was a little late to the party, but Sudsy sent me the soap. Now they didn't ask me to do a review on it. They just sent one out of goodwill. But I liked it so much. I was like, man, I gotta say something. But what ended up happening was, turns out what was supposed to be a limited edition now looks like it's going to be part of their main lineup. So I was like, oh, and that's the case, we're just gonna do a full-blown review of the Ole Saint Nick, and good thing too, because it is really good. So let's get into review. Let's start talking about the actual soap itself. So let's move right on. Now that we had that opportunity to look at the packaging and the soap itself, Sudsy Bear uses a typical traditional paper, or I guess what they call like a belly band or cigar style packaging, where it's just a simple paper label that wraps around the bars, but it still shows off the soap itself. The soap, we have this really pretty candy cane style looking soap, but if you look close at it, you can see like it has like some green in there and also like these little black specks. If you look close enough, it looks like leaves. I'm assuming that's the peppermint leaves or peppermint bark, one and two. And so no one surprised, again, we have another really pretty bar by Sudsy Bear. So let's move on to the next part of the video where we talk about the ingredients. All right, moving right along into our ingredients section of our video, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the ingredients of our Ole Saint Nick. Now, Sudsy Bear does things a little differently here. I noticed from many other companies in terms of the amount of ingredients. A lot of other soaps will take the fewer ingredient course, right? Fewer is better type of thing. But with Sudsy Bear, we get a lot more. We get a plethora of ingredients, right? Where your typical average company may do 3, right? Fatty acids, right? Your little Trinity action, right? The typical olive, the coconut, and the sustainable palm oil, right? Well, Sudsy Bear will have that and throw in castor and sunflower oil in this case, right? And then you may get like 2 or 3 different essential oils, right? Well, if you notice here with the Ole Saint Nick, we only have essential oils, just as essential oils. So you probably wonder what essential oils of what, right? Well, I went and looked it up, and now I understand why they didn't list it. There's like 7 of these bad boys, and I'll even read them off to you. I'll put it on the screen for you, dude. Check it out. You have essential oils of sweet tobacco, you have peppermint, Frasier fir, lemon, citrus, birch, and cinnamon. You got a lot of different essential oils here that have, each of them have their own benefits, right? That are gonna help your skin in different ways, from anti-aging to antimicrobial type of benefits and things like that. And then also Sudsy Bear also throw like ingredients that are unique to this particular soap, right? Well, in this case, it'd be the peppermint bark and peppermint leaves, right? A lot of ingredients that are in that Christmas theme, right? Again, what I always appreciate is that we have all natural ingredients here, no artificial fragrances or anything synthetic, no artificial colorants or anything like that. Super exciting, really, really good stuff here. It's always nice to see, but yeah, but with Sudsy Bear, you feel like you get, I guess, more bang for your buck, if that makes sense. But yeah, those are our ingredients. Everything checks off. Everything looks really, really good. And so let's move on to the next part. We're going to do a little sniff test, and we're going to talk about how the Ole Saint Nick smells. So let's move right along. Now, in the case of the Ole Saint Nick, we absolutely have what you would consider a fairly complex scent. If you remember from the ingredient section, that little list of all those extra ingredients, that pretty much is what's giving you your scent profile here. You have, what is this, like this sweet tobacco, this peppermint, you have some spice in there. It's a very, very unique bar of soap. Now, I do want to say this. This is what I want to get across. What I appreciate, why I enjoyed using this soap so much, was the fact that this was not one of your run-of-the-mill candy cane soaps or a Christmas tree soap, right? One of those just real generic, just boring, you know, just heavily themed soaps. But it was actually some effort. There was some thought that went into this, and they tried to do something really different, and you could tell. I was given the impression that like they had an image or they had some clear thought or a goal that they were really trying to achieve with the scent, right? I don't know what it was, but something inspired them to make this scent. I don't really get the impression this was just something they just, oops, you know, stumbled across and whoop, there you go. It feels really inspired, and it's really, really impressive, and I really enjoyed this one. And for me personally, what I get is I think of this cabin alone in the woods on a snowy night, and there's old Saint Nick, or old Santa Claus himself, chilling in his armchair, you know, right next to the fireplace, you know, just fire's crackling, and he's just puffing away on his little tobacco pipe. Like, that's what I think of when I smell this soap. Now, to be fair though, on the flip side, I could see some people not necessarily liking this because it is so different and so unique, and it does have like a little tobacco, and you know how tobacco is. Tobacco is one of those scents where you like that or you don't. Now, saying that, the tobacco here it's not overwhelming. It's not overpowering. It definitely plays more of a complementary role. It's part of the scent. Everything is so well balanced. So you're not gonna get anything that particularly dominates anything else. Everything plays this role, and it comes together really well here for you. So but however, you know how it is. You know, you may get some people that may not necessarily like this, but I still definitely encourage everyone to at least check this one out. But my friends, that's what I think of the smell. Hopefully that gives you a better idea of what it smells like. But that being said, let's move on to our lather test, and then we'll bring it back and we'll do some concluding thoughts. Welcome back from the lathers. As you can tell, our Ole Saint Nick had a really nice lather. That's no surprise. It's kind of what I was alluding to earlier with all those different oils, you know, the coconut oil, olive oil, the castor oil really coming together and giving you that nice lather that you saw. But it's still always good to see, right? All right, let's start wrapping up our video here. Our Ole Saint Nick is going to come at about 6 ounces. It's also going to cost you $9 plus shipping handling, right? This soap was also considered a limited edition, but now I do believe it's part of the main lineup now, which is fantastic news for all of us. But our soap looked fantastic. Our ingredients all checked out. Everything was awesome as usual. The scent profile was really interesting, really fascinating, and I still think it's good enough to warrant you at least giving it a shot for sure. Especially if you're a fan of Sudsy Bear, then I think it's a no-brainer even. So when you look at everything in totality, the Ole Saint Nick, I do believe at the end of the day is definitely worth your time. It's definitely worth a shot. And I think it's worth that $9. But all right, friends, that pretty much wraps up our video. Again, my name is Natural Soap Man, and as always, it's a pleasure to serve you with another review. If this was helpful, informative for you, let me know in the comments below. Oh, and if you used Ole Saint Nick, if you tried it or if you're interested in it, dude, let me know in the comments below. I'm so intrigued and interested in what everyone thinks about the Ole Saint Nick and what it smells like. If you like it or not, I want to know, for real. I really want to know what everyone thinks about the Ole Saint Nick. It's so good. But guys, until next Tuesday, you guys take care of yourself. Till then, bye bye, and as always, stay natural, my friends. How to keep the